Hey guys, Beck Pie here again today. So for Christmas, I got a Nintendo Switch. If you haven't seen my review on that, make sure you go check that out. You can click right up there and it'll take you over there. So when I first got it, I wanted to get a case so then my Switch would be protected because I didn't want to drop it and break it because that would be really sad if I broke it in the first month of me having it. So I wanted a case to keep it safe. So I went online and I searched a couple cases. I looked at them a little bit more, kind of researched them, and I ended up getting this case by Hestia Goods. It is Hestia Goods Nintendo Switch carrying case. There's the box that it came in. And according to the box, they are kind of partnered with Nintendo Switch and with Nintendo for making accessories for the Nintendo Switch. So this case here that I got, pull it out of the box. This is what it looks like on the bottom, and there is the top. It's a hard shell kind of case, and then it's got a handle and the zippers. So when I open it up, there's the inside. It's got a mesh pocket here with a zipper for getting in there. It's got two pockets where you can put games. The games just slide in there and you can have up to 20 games in there. And then if you flip that all up, there's the spot where you stick the actual Nintendo Switch. So I will show you guys now how I fit all my Switch stuff in this case. So here's my case, and everything else around here is stuff that I got with the Switch for Christmas. So I will start by flipping this up, and here's where the Nintendo Switch screen and two Joy-Cons will go. If you look in there, you'll see holes there, and on the other corners. And that is because here on the top corners, you have a piece that sticks out. So it is designed specifically for the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, so they nestle right in there. And then you've got two straps here. I'm just gonna kind of push those out of the way, so then they come up, and then flip this first piece down, and then this Velcro here will attach there. And I'll go there, and I've got my case here with some games, and the games will just slide right in there, and you can fit up to 20 games in these pouches here, and then you can always stick some more games up here if you wanted, if you had more games than that. And then up in this top part, I'm going to stick my extra Joy-Cons. I've got the straps here already connected to the Joy-Con, so I'll just fold up the strap a little bit and push it to the side. And then stick the other Joy-Con next to it. And those just fit in there nicely. And then I would want my charging cable to go in there. So for that, I will fold up my cable. So now my cable is all like that. And when I'm sticking it in here, I don't want it to be sitting up like this. I want it to be on its side. So then it will actually fit in there, because if it's like this, it will be too tall. So just fit that in there. And the console will definitely not fit in here. You can see that the size of the console compared to the size of the case, it would take up pretty much the whole case because it's too thick. So I'll set that off to the side. And then this part here, I can fit this in here probably if I want to, but I'm not really going to need this for the games I'll be playing, so I will just set that off to the side here. And then I've got two extra straps. I've already got two straps on these extra Joy-Cons, so I will not be putting these in there. They should fit if you want them in there. And I've got an adapter and a little cable, and then I zip that up and fold it and zip it. And here is the case. It fits in there just fine. So now that you've seen how I fit all my stuff in here, I'm gonna take everything out and talk a little bit more about the case. So a couple things I'll mention. Right here, where the Switch goes, you can see that there are two straps, And this strap here, it velcros so you can get the switch up. So let me put the switch back in there and I'll show you how it works. So you've got it here, and then for taking it out, you just pull on that strap, and now you can easily get your switch out of the case. And when I first opened it up, I was figuring out how this works, and so I pulled on it, and apparently they didn't burn the ends enough. So you can see that it is fraying, and all I did was pull on it a little bit to lift it up. So apparently they didn't burn the ends enough, so I'll just take a wood burner that we have here at the house and kind of burn it. If you want, you can cut it and then maybe do a line of hot glue at the end, just something to keep the ends from fraying more. So that's one thing that I've got to work on a little bit on this case, but that's just a quick fix. Something I like is that you've got the holes here, so it's not like angled, it just fits in there nice and nestles in, so it is secure. And then another thing, I will put the switch back in there. Something that I like is that this velcros there, because what happens if this is not velcroed? When I first got my case, I was confused about which side was the top, so I opened it up like this once, and my switch fell out. So that is very bad that it falls out. So that's why they have this piece here that keeps it from falling out, because now I am confident that my switch will not fall out, and then even if you open it up, my switch is secure, so I wouldn't fully trust it to like save the world or anything, but this does keep your switch safe. And then on another thing, this zipper handle here is made out of nylon, so it's not metal or plastic or anything, because when you think about it, when you're closing up your case, that hangs down and your switch Joy-Con would be right here. But if it was plastic or metal, when it goes down, it would scratch the surface of your Joy-Con, and that would be very bad. So they made it nylon, so it would just kind of fold up, and it wouldn't hurt anything. Another thing I really like about this case is that if you look on the front, the side, the back, the handle, there's nothing saying Hestia Goods or any trademark of anything, so you won't feel like you're a walking advertisement when you carry this around. And then another thing that's good about this, not having any writing on it or anything, is that when you're carrying this, people will not see that it is a Nintendo Switch case at all, so they won't go, ooh, it's a Switch, it's expensive, I'll try and steal it. So that's a good thing about this. So you can see that it fit everything really nicely in here. So again, this is Hestia Goods Nintendo Switch carrying case. I really like this case because it keeps my Switch safe. I feel good about carrying this around. It fits most of my stuff. So say you're on vacation and you want to take all your Nintendo Switch stuff, including the console, you won't really be needing the console while you are riding around. So you can just have this bag up riding with you, and then you can just put this piece and any extra pieces in your suitcase. Just kind of wrap them in maybe a shirt or something to keep them safe, and then that will work fine. So this is great for keeping it safe, and I really love this case, and I definitely recommend this for anyone who wants to keep their Nintendo Switch safe, whether at home or out on the go.